muted throughout the whole thing. I'm gonna repeat it because I have to say it. I made a joke at the expense of Viper in that video. First 5 seconds, alright? I already sent a little trash talk Viper's way. But don't go watch it if you guys got offended from what I said to Vivi. You will definitely get offended on behalf of Viper. It's a fair warning, guys. We got Vivi again. He's rocking the Franks. This random civ stuff has always been given him the same civs, actually. In this new patch, I noticed. Ooh, feudal Flemish Militia. True, let's try that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go for feudal Flemish Militia. I think we're gonna make a YouTube video out of this. So, hello everyone in advance watching on YouTube. What's going on, guys? You will get a good commentary, and my viewers on Twitch, since I'm live streaming as well, will also get a good commentary for once. They complain they don't treat them as good as the YouTube guys. Listen, the YouTube guys get the red carpet treatment. You guys get pampered a little bit. But how do I explain to my Twitch live viewers that... I don't know. I just value the YouTube viewers a bit more. Enough to get them these commentaries. So here we are. Gonna be trying out the new Flemish Militia. I'll explain what's new. And then I'll also talk about what the benefit of going for them is. And of course, this is like my initial thoughts because it's basically the first time I played Burgundians on new patch. So I'm going to be completely transparent. I'm not coming here as an expert on Flemish Militia. But basically what's been changed is that Flemish Militia can now be built out of the barracks starting in Feudal Age. Alright, so it's kind of like an infantry unit. They can get straight out of the gate, sort of like the sergeants, okay? And before, you only can get them when you go Flemish Revolution. And on top of that, we also got a bonus chickens game, which is nice. So before, you only had Flemish Revolution. Now you still have Flemish Revolution, but you don't have to go for Flemish Revolution just to see the Flemish Militia. You can also go for them at the barracks. So that's going to be the plan. I'm going to try to go for some Flemish Militia straight out the gate and see if they're going to be useful. I think their cost is 30 food, 30 gold, but I could be wrong on that. And I'm not sure how I want to use them. I think, just thinking out loud here, I think opening something like archers and then mixing in a few Flemish Militia is the way to go. Let me just double check their costs here real quick. Flemish Militia. Yeah, 30-30. Okay. So you can't go for them if you're going scouts, because then you have to make... Yeah, let's wall up a little bit, actually. It's not a bad idea. I'm going to wall out my chickens. I think we're still going to go for the chickens. I'll wall them out, but it's fine. You know what? We're going to stop this wall right here. I'm going to leave it at this. Perfect. So I don't want to wall out my chickens. That sounds like a bad idea. Okay. Gotta watch the TC. All good. So yeah, the main plan is you can't really do them when you get scouts. So you have to do them when you get archers. So I think archers should be your main plan when you do want to go for some Flemish Militia. Now we're going to test out if they're going to be good or not. Like I said, I've never really tested them out before this, so we're going to have to figure it out. They have brand new stat lines and whatnot, so we have no way to know if it's going to be good or not besides trying it out. But a nice idea could be that you make Flemish Militia instead of making spears on defense. And they could be a solid infantry choice to push away Drush and men-at-arms. I think that might be their best usage. Someone sent me a message actually about that. One of my better viewers, to be honest, sent me a message about how he thinks that the Flemish Militia would be a really good deterrent to men-at-arms. So we're gonna go something like 21 pop with Loom. By the way, guys, for these new chicken Arabias, just do your regular build loader. So if you're a Patreon member, you got access to my builds. Do the regular build, just add one extra bill when you're playing Chicken Arabia. That's the way to do it. Because you don't have the deer to help boost your early game. So instead, you just go ahead and you pick up one extra bill. And it should be the exact same. 3, 2, 1. There we go. So normally I do 20 pop with Burgundians. Now, here I am doing 21. Or 20 bills. Alright, we're going to go ahead and make sure the barracks is done nice and early. Burgundians can't really up much faster than... this. Maybe they can up one pop faster, but I like this. It's fine. I don't mind a defensive game with this civ, especially against the Franks. I feel like we can do quite well later on. So he's got the barracks. Notice his barracks is up much faster than mine. And his scout's going back. So he's up faster and he knows that. He's going to send a scout to try to kill mine. So I'm going to back up. His barracks being up that early makes me think that he's going to go for men-at-arms. Unless... No, he's up pretty fast. That's probably going to be a scout opening. Okay, fair enough. Berries need protection, so we're going to try to protect them with the Flemish Militia. Yeah, no threat of infantry because this barracks just came up, so I'm not scared of that. So you go archers and Flemish Militia and try to wall up her base. Her map's pretty good. I'm just analyzing it right now. Especially once the chicken stay clear. Okay, it's hard to make that guy. It's pretty awkward, actually. You know, I have to change that hotkey, actually. It has to be T. Hotkey has to be T. Barracks. Now you know for a fact. It's my first time playing with them. Sorry, go, my friend. Alright.
Yes.
Perfect. So let me just double check he made a stable, because I don't like to assume things. Definitely pick up Horse Scholar. Yeah, stable. Cool, cool, cool. Stat-wise, looking pretty similar to like a spear, but a bit tankier, actually. Let's see how they do against scouts. That's going to be the biggest test. Ooh, and this is good. They destroy enemy spearmen. Stat-wise, I know that. So that's a really good bonus. So maybe you can mix it in if you go scouts. You just have to make a mining camp earlier. That could be really cool. See, I've already made quite a few of them. Let's see if they act like spears on defense, or if they're just not as good as spearmen. Let's see. They don't move as fast as spearmen. That's one thing I don't like about them. Spearmen do move faster. Oh, but they're hitting hard, actually. That's quite good. They hit really hard versus everything. You know what? It almost feels like this unit's better off when going scouts. But you just need to make a mining camp. So the whole archer play, I think I was wrong about that. Anyway, I'll still make it work, obviously. I'm not gonna be dead just because I figured out something else from what I initially thought. Yeah, I do feel like opening scouts and then making these bad boys to counter spearmen sounds like a really good game plan. You just need to make a mining camp. That's the awkward part, but I think it's doable. Especially with the strong economy from the Burgundians. We'll defend the front. But it's still quite nice. And you know what? If he transitions to skirms, which is the natural option for him, it's not going to be as good. Oh, I think I might lose that build. Alright, not the best. You're not gonna lose the bill. Yeah, that's more or less fine still. There's an angle I wall him in here. Can't trap him, but I got an extra hit, which is nice. I don't like that I had to do that. It cost me. Damn, there's a lot going on. He went scouting to archers, which is interesting. Had to get off my berries. Very aggressive build from him. Okay. Flemish Militia didn't do a whole lot there, but I think we can do a better job, actually, if we went for the scout opening with them. Hard to tell. No, no, she went back. I needed her to finish the blacksmith yesterday. This is like the typical Burgundian struggle fest, though. When you're just getting pressured by a strong early game civ. Feels like you should have more res, but it's just not coming in. I guess I could go skirm transition here pretty comfortably. Since I have the Flemish Militia as well. Yeah, Flemish Militia skirm seems like a good comp to employ. Run at him. They have one pierce armor, so they're actually not bad. They tank. They're actually kind of decent, man. It's like it's better than a spear here, and it's better than a militia here. Oh, I made a militia. Speaking of militias, send that guy in. Need to farm up. It's gonna take a while to get used to the hotkey. Okay. We're gonna have to get wheelbarrow at some point here. I made a lot of farms, so now it's a good time for wheelbarrow. It's cheaper as well. You know what? I really don't mind this unit. It has really good stats with the 1/1 armor. But again, I still think like it would be Ooh, maybe Flemish Militia skirm opening can be decent against archer civs as well. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I think we chose the worst opening actually. I think archers was the worst opening, which is crazy because again, it felt like the most natural. Sometimes the most natural is not the best option. That's why you have to try things out and keep an open mind. You can't try things out and then force your commentary to agree with what you initially thought. It would be very easy for me to do that and be like, wow, look at YouTube, I came up with the best idea right away, but it's not the right way to do things. Kind of pressure here. He's got 2 ranges. I've got a 1 range, 1 barrack. Got 1 militia's an imposter, man. If I get armor on these guys, they're gonna have 2 pierce armor. That's pretty good. It's like a little bit tankier of a spearman. I don't mind this unit. It's not amazing though, but it's not bad. It definitely has this place. Someone in my chat saying they still take bonus damage against scrims and archers. If that's the case, that's pretty bad. I hope that's not the case. Should I get handcart and feudal? No, surely not. Yeah, if they're eating bonus damage from skirms, I feel like that's pretty weak. That really turns me off from the unit. A little bit of a pathing issue there on top. I just needed to defend my units. Oh, it dominated that scout. Send the militia and just get that guy off my screen kind of thing. Actually, it's pretty good. He traded against 2 skirms. And a 3rd one because I have good micro. Nice. How do they fare in Castle Age? Are they like sergeants that they get buffed automatically? They're not bad. Like I wouldn't be able to do this without Flemish Militia. I would have to go for a stable normally in the same situation. Because Spearmen wouldn't cut it either. Spearmen would get collapsed on way too easily. Because they're not as tanky, right? So it's a very unique situation here that we're finding ourselves in. Can I get heavy plow? Do I hard commit to it? I don't know if it's the right call. You know what? It's for the YouTube video, so we're gonna hard commit here. We're gonna go 2nd range, and we're gonna go 3rd barracks. And I just hope that the auto upgrade is good. Yeah, this is for the YouTube video. But also to test out the unit. He gets up earlier, but we're gonna get a decent trade on the skirms, which is nice. And our unit auto upgrade, so hey, how bad can it be? Gotta back up though. That's why we attack, by the way, so now we can concede ground. And you know what? I'm going to make a tower here because I can't afford to lose my gold. And I think he's headed there. So, yeah, double reason. I'm going to speed that tower up a little bit. Alright, second range was necessary because I need to stay ahead in skirm numbers. We'll also go for early ballistics, by the way. Oh, I thought the archers were already there. No, this tower is perfect timing. I like it. And over here, probably don't have to panic. If he goes there, I'll be fine. Alright, yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. Alright, we're gonna have to see what this auto upgrade's looking like. I hope for an extra pierce armor. He's gonna have to back up there. I don't think it's wise for him to enter. He's just gonna check. Nah, he can't really enter though. Yeah, it's too tight of a position. Alright, well, Squires is a must. What's the stat line looking? Couldn't see it in time. $55 HP only. That's kind of weak. It's like a pikeman. Did you just copy paste the pikeman stats? Market University, same time. Kind of looks badass when you do it like that. Okay, Squires is a must because those guys walking slower than my grandma. Oh, we didn't get an extra pierce armor though. What the hell? This unit's way weaker in Castle Age. Why didn't I get an extra pierce armor? I have to wait for the imp upgrade for that, I guess. Alright, well, we're gonna continue spamming them. Because I still think it's a cheap unit, very spammable. So it does seem like it still has some appeal here. I'm gonna go ahead and get ballistics. You have to get ballistics here or else I can never chase him down with my skirmishers. I don't know if I want to stay on defense, on a defensive position. I'm gonna go ahead and attack. Leave some skirms at home to defend me somehow. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll just defend with walls. I have arson, so he's gonna have to really respect this. Those skirms? Those skirms doing damage. Going straight for the monastery now. I'm actually wide open here, which is funny. They're so spammable. I like this unit a lot. I hope it's not buns in combat. Go for the siege workshop. Wait, it's insane. Let's clear this out. It's so spammable. It is just such a cheap unit. Doing quite well. It does feel like it. Yeah, it is taking attack bonus from the skirms. Siege workshop is down. Yo, this unit's not bad at all. Go for some kills. We are 1 TC though, and he does have a second siege workshop, so I'm not sure how long this push will last. Maybe I could transition. Now we cleared up his push, so we can go for the offensive again. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, well, we gotta fix that. I think I'm just gonna make 2 mining camps. No, 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 no. That's horrible. Wow, that's a lot of those down, actually. We have a game on our hands. I don't want to commit too heavily there. Luckily, I am killing a lot of his vills. It's not as one-sided as it might appear. But man, we got a game in our hands. Can I just dive stuff like this? That's the splits. I'm committed. I hope I can get something from that. Not quite. Decent unit though so far. I'm quite impressed. I'm quite impressed so far. We gotta go for a monastery though. Can I get a TC here maybe? Not the nicest looking TC ever. Okay. Alright, now what do we do? Oh, what the hell? Is that a TC? He really wants to defend that area. I was checking if people make a silly mistake, but... Oh, he's playing quite well, actually. Looks like we have to transition to a boom. Did they get an upgrade in Imp? That could be super solid as well. I like strats that you can just do them start to finish. Men-at-Arms Skirm is one of them on this patch, and it feels like this one might be a might be a good alternative as well. Kind of plays out in a similar fashion. I don't really have a good way to deal with those guys though, because it's like you're still like on a pikeman-esque unit. I must say though, ballistics does help. Nice, he hit his knights there. Reasonable trades. Okay. Score's getting closer though. I imagine his economy has been pretty decent. Okay. Here's a market. I'll send in the cards. If I go here and take it, I think I can make a trip work. I don't know where that guy came from, but we're gonna make it work still. We're gonna attempt to make it work. Game got so messy, but this is a feeling I'm getting with the new patch. Like, messy games are so common with infantry, but messy games are amazing. Fun to watch, very fun to play, very hard to play, rewards good play. Everybody can just sit behind walls and boom, but have to... No, bro, my trade cart! Wait, that thing is fast. Okay, let's try to attempt to go back here. We'll play for the cart, though. If we can make one trade happen, it'd be nice. He's probably gonna go here. He's had success on that side. I was scared, but no need to be scared. I want this hill. This hill is really crucial. I know YouTube's gonna like that trap. I'm gonna let him out just before we end his career. Perfect. Dude, that hill is a mandatory hill. Oh, I made out with the trade card as well? 50 gold? That pays for itself. High level games be wild these days. No. He got baited by the relic, thank god. The trade card's going again. I think I'm gonna use the trade card to bait him. Because I don't want him walking back here. He's not interested. I have to do this. Send in the trade card. Yeah, we're fine. Normally I have to go help here. Oh, he made a cast to counter my trade card. Rust. Oh. You almost made it too easy there. I'm gonna continue on Flemish Militia. I'm gonna go Flemish Militia and Hand Cannoneer with Bomber Cannon. That should be really good. I hope the imp upgrade's good though. $11 attack? I get extra armor. No, I don't. Oh, no, I get extra melee armor. Decent, I guess. Is it good? Is it better than Halb though? I think Halb might be necessary against Frank Paladin. I think I'm gonna go Halb. I'll mix. I think we need to go Halb though. It doesn't seem solid enough. Damn, that's an aggressive castle. It's actually a very good castle. Makes me think I have to break this position fast. Only 2 relics. Well, 3 I guess for this one. I have to actually fight that. He'll take it out. My guys regrouped sadly. This might not be the easiest hold in my entire life. Oh, I think I lost all the Flemish Militia here for no reason. We got into a freaking banger all of a sudden. He's lacking gold though. Holy, what a game. for the treb. Castling. My infantry is stand ground. Lacking a lot of upgrades. That castle's costing him a lot of stone. For that simple reason, I think we still have a chance. His economy is miles ahead of mine. No question about it. I think it might come down to just this one area though. No. I have to repair both of those. No. Damn. If you say no fast enough, you can actually save them. That's really depressing. I'm expecting to run out of gold soon. If he hasn't already. Because he's repairing a lot of stone. Oh. Wait. Am I gonna lose 2 cannons? To misplay? Wow. 2 cannons to misplay. Dude, that castle, man. You in love with it or what? Looks like he's giving it up. Nose. It's gonna be so good for raids. Snap my cannon. Once that castle goes down, like it should be really good position for us. And then I can rotate to the top again. But until that happens, nothing can be done. Missing Burgundian Vineyards, by the way. I haven't forgotten. Like I actually know I'm missing that one, but I literally just can't afford it. Can't afford everything else. It's such a tight game. You can't push there. This castle will be amazing. You'll see. Ooh, you got smacked, Vivi. Give me that castle. No stone, Vivi, eh? Oh my goodness. No stone and no castle. Now we switch back to Flemish Militia. You think I forgot about it? We were just chilling and whittling down his gold. Now we switch back to Flemish Militia Skirm. And we also secure Flemish... No, not Flemish Revolution. Vineyards. That would be crazy though, if I go for the Revolution. No, he can't raid me anymore. I've got 2 castles nowadays. No, not the button, guys. Not the button. That must seem so much tech. You have no gold. You gotta stop repairing in a sec. Holy, what a freaking game, and what a video. Can I get a GG in the chat? Show YouTube your numbers here on Twitch. Show them your numbers. Show them your activity. Guys on YouTube, you gotta come down to the live stream. Games like this happen literally every day. There's so many good games. I can't post them all to YouTube, but this one is a spectacular game. Now we're in 6 minutes, and we showed the Flemish Militia for a good portion of them. And near the end of the game, the Flemish Militia were making a comeback as well. They're so cheap. They're so spammable. 30 gold, 30 food. I really like this unit. It's not that good. Okay, I'm going to sell it properly. Like, it's not that good, but it's spammable. It's cheap. It's solid. And I think it's a really good infantry unit to combine with skirmishers. It feels almost better than a longswordsman in a lot of cases. So I highly recommend you guys give this unit a try and come to your own conclusions. Very good against knights. That's what makes it better than a longswordsman in some cases. But I really don't think it would hold paladin, so I had to switch to halbs, and I think that was the right choice. Could be wrong, but I didn't want to throw the game trying that. And I'm really happy I went for the halbs. But now, after the gold is done, no paladin, no hand cannoneer, Flemish Militia come back, and they do very well against like skirm light cav comps. At least I think. Maybe skirm do well against them, but Frank skirms, should be fine. Flemish Militia should be fine against those. But yeah, this trio of castles really saved me at the end there. Like, no raids can ever get through here, so all of my economy's here. I gave up this area and, you know, pushed through the center, and he held a long time on that castle. And he had to, because then the relics are there, his economy is there. He hoped his push was faster, but in the end, was able to hold my push. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you guys did enjoy. Come on down to the stream if you guys want to see more content like this. And check me out on Patreon if you guys want to improve. You want to learn what to do with chickens. You want to learn how to defend men-at-arms. These are the guides I'm planning. There's also the color-coded PDF builders in there. And yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.